So this is the enteric nervous system, and this is actually, so here's the esophagus, the stomach, and a large segment of the small intestines. And the enteric nervous system has been highlighted here in yellow. So you can see that it's very, very invasive within the wall of the digestive tract. And again, these are intrinsic nerve plexuses. They're found within the walls of the submucosa and the muscle. And they include both neurons and glial cells. And it's essentially a brain within the gut, which is really kind of cool. There are extrinsic nerves from the central nervous system that are going to come down and interact with these. So there is a relationship between the enteric and the central nervous system. And this is going to impact digestion. So you basically have two ways that you can regulate digestion: through short reflexes and through long reflexes that involve the CNS. So I'll give you an example. Here you have internal gastrointestinal tract stimuli. For example, stomach, if this was the stomach, for example, food enters. And maybe that food contains proteins which activate chemoreceptors. Or maybe just the stretch that's caused by the food entering the stomach activates mechanoreceptors. That can lead to a short reflex that does not involve the central nervous system, where those receptors directly activate the local intrinsic nerve plexus, the brain of the gut, and then that will activate the effectors, which are the smooth muscles or the glands within the walls here of the gastrointestinal tract. And the response will be to change the contractility and secretory activity. So if food enters the stomach, you might increase acid secretion and gastric motility. And you can do all of that without any input from the brain, which is kind of scary. But there is input from the brain as well, because there are other stimuli to affect our digestion that are external to the actual gastrointestinal input. Even before you take a bite of food, just the thought of food can activate the central nervous system, which can activate these local intrinsic plexuses and can cause your stomach to start secreting acid before you've even taken a bite of food. So you have that type of control, those long reflexes as well.